Happy Tuesday. So what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be talking about claim evidence reasoning, which is what you all learned about yesterday. We're going to do a quick review on what it is, and then you all are going to use it in order to solve a mystery. Okay. So this sheet right here, I'm going to read through it with you all, but you also have a copy of it. It is on Google Classroom under the classwork tab, and it is under the first days of school topic. Okay, it will say CER solving a mystery. Okay, so first let's kind of review what a claim is. So basically, a claim is your answer to a question. So on here, on this activity, it shows right here, the question is what caused the death of Mr. Xavier? Okay, so your claim is basically you're going to be answering that question. Okay. And remember that you need to restate it and don't put opinion in there. Don't say, I think, I believe. Okay. This is a statement. Okay. So it says right here, claim. By looking at the evidence in the room, can you make a claim about who killed Mr. Xavier and how? Okay. So don't say, I think the butler did it with the candlestick. Okay. That's not a thing, anyways. But, you need to make sure that you're saying with certainty the butler killed Mr. Xavier by hitting him on the head with the candlestick or something like that. Okay. But that has nothing to do with the story. So that's the claim. The evidence is going to be the facts. Okay. With this example, you're going to get those facts directly from the text. Okay, so you'll be using the facts that the detectives found in the text, and it'll tell you about that to kind of back up your claim. Okay, so but then the reasoning is going to be why and how does that evidence support your claim? Okay, so if you say you found there was a bloody candlestick laying next to Mr. Xavier. Okay, your reasoning of why that supports your claim would be that the candlestick is within close proximity of the victim with blood on it. Okay, so that could be believed to have caused his death. Okay, that's where you explain. That's how you tell the story. Okay, so I'm going to start off. I'm just going to read the mystery, and if you all don't want to listen to me reading this, if you want to read it yourself, that's fine. You can just pause this and read it on your own. And then I'll be putting directions. We'll be talking about the directions when we meet as a whole class on Zoom. Okay, so it says solving a mystery, the death of Mr. Xavier. You and your partners are private detectives who have been hired to investigate the death of Mr. Xavier, a man who was well known for his riches and for his unfriendly nature. He was very unkind to the people who worked with him or worked for him. He avoided being around people because he was always very nervous and startled easily. Upon arriving at the scene, you are told that the servants found Mr. Xavier dead in his home early this morning. The previous evening, the chef had prepared the usual dinner for Mr. Xavier: 2 steaks cooked rare and 2 baked potatoes with sour cream. The servants had left early to avoid having to travel home during last night's terrible storm. When they returned in the morning, Mr. Xavier's body was found face down in the dining room. Looking into the room, you start your investigation. The large window in the dining room has been broken and appears to have been smashed open from the outside. The carpet near the window is very wet. The body lies face down by the table and has many cuts on it. There is a large red stain on the carpet that comes from under the body. An open bottle of red wine and a partially eaten steak still remain on the table. A chair has been tipped over, is next to the body, and under the table is a knife with blood on it. In addition, a bottle of heart medicine was discovered on a nearby table. Mr. Xavier always had Kurt Wagner, the butler, lock all doors to the mansion at night. However, detectives found that the back door had in fact been left open. Detectives found that the chef, Robert Drake, had been the last employee to leave that night. When questioned, Mr. Drake stated that the doors are supposed to lock behind him when he leaves. Okay, so what I want you all to do is go ahead right now, write your claim. Okay, kind of be thinking about the evidence because in order to have a claim, you have to already have some evidence in mind. So be thinking about your claim, evidence, and reasoning, and then we're going to kind of put it all together once we meet as a whole class for Zoom. Okay, can't wait to see you all later. Bye.